on behalf of East Baton Rouge Parish School and the entire faculty and staff of Belaire High School, we would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the class of 2014 for Belaire High School. The program will be followed as printed, so if you're on the program, make sure that you come up at your appointed time.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us safely to this special occasion. We ask you to be with us as the end of the school year draws to a close. We express our gratitude to all who have helped us over these past 4 years. Especially we thank our parents, teachers, counselors, and friends who encouraged us, counseled us, and extending a helping hand when needed. Please see us safely through this day and the tomorrows of our lives. Amen.
Will you please stand for the presentation of colors?
Will you please recite the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes I couldn't sing.
You may be seated. I would like to recognize the administrators and the guests on the podium. I will start with the administrators. We have Ms. Alex, Assistant Principal, Mr. Holliday, Assistant Principal, Ms. Angela Jones, Assistant Principal, our illustrious Superintendent, Dr. Bernard Taylor, our School Board Representative, Talbert Smith, School Board Representative, Ms. Freiberg, Director of Middle Schools, Adam Smith, Director of High Schools, Ms. Andrea Kunsky. Let's welcome our guest with us today.
Good evening. Oh man, wow, let's do that again. Good evening. Thank you. I thought I was at a funeral instead of a graduation. All right. Are we going to celebrate tonight or are we going to be sad? Wait, I can't even hear you. Okay. All right. All right. Again, good evening. To Ms. Myers, to the members of her administrative team, to the distinguished faculty of Belaire High School, to the parents and extended family and friends of the graduates, but most importantly, to the distinguished class of Belaire High School year 2014. First of all, congratulations. This is no small accomplishment. There are many of your classmates who started with you in 9th grade who are not here with you today because they chose not to persist. They chose not to want to be here today. They chose not to let their families and friends support and encourage them such that they could be here with you today. But this is the first of many first steps along a very, very enjoyable but tough thing called life. Nobody can now hold your hand like they did just yesterday, because now you have to chart your own course. You have to figure out what's best for you. You have to decide who you're going to take on this journey with you and who you have to leave behind. But more importantly, you're going to decide if you want to do great things, and you're equipped to do just that. So what I ask you to do tonight is to resolve to keep figuring out what it takes to move forward. Because the only thing that can keep you from moving forward is yourself. And if you have faith, and if you rely upon your family, and if you allow yourself to be a good listener and sometimes a good follower, but aspiring to be a good leader, then you are bound to do great things. Graduates, you need to applaud your families. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and I hope each and every one of you did something special for your mother, because were it not for your mother, you wouldn't be here right now. And I don't mean that in the literal way. I mean that if it hadn't been for your mother's love and her prayers and her talent with a belt, you wouldn't be here today. You should also thank your daddy, your father, because, and if it wasn't your father, thank your uncle, thank your grandfather, thank your family friend, but thank that gentleman who was always there to pick you up, dust you off, and make sure that you were okay. Because without those two people in your lives, you wouldn't be here today. But also reach back and thank your grandparents, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, and your friends. I hope that you look to the right of you and to the left of you, and you look in the eyes of the person sitting next to you, and you remember that there's going to be one thing that will link you from now until forever, and that's during this 4 years, you were bound together as classmates. While you may go your separate ways and do things that you may not even know that you're going to do, remember at this point in life, were it not for your classmates, you wouldn't be celebrating this auspicious occasion. So enjoy this evening. Don't look so sad. Some of you look like you are really about to cry, and I hope it's because you're sad about leaving. Some of you, I know your feet hurt. Gentlemen, do me a favor. Make sure your collars are straight, your tie is up, so when your mother gets that picture, she won't say how funny you looked in it. But most of all, know how grateful we are, how privileged we have been to have had the opportunity to educate you. We do not take that responsibility lightly, And we can only hope that through our efforts, you feel prepared for the next matter at hand. So remember, use your heart, use your hands, use your head, and do great things. And guess what? We're going to be proud of you then, just as we're proud of you now. So again, good luck, best wishes, enjoy this evening, and again, thank you from everybody affiliated with the East Baton Rouge Parish School System. Have a great evening.
It is with great pleasure for me to address the Belaire High School graduating class of 2014. I'm also privileged to announce your salutatorian, Ms. Kayla Taylor. Kayla is the daughter of Corey and Michaela Taylor. She has a GPA of 4.118. Yes, and she has been a member of the National Honor Society for 2 years. Kayla has enlisted into the Navy to become a machinist mate. And she is the recipient of an $80,000 Montgomery GI Bill. After the military, she plans to attend Dillard University and major in English. Kayla stated that she would love to be an English teacher. Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2014, I present to you your salutatorian, Ms. Kayla Taylor.
Good afternoon. Ms. Myers and administration, faculty and staff, honored guests, parents and friends, welcome to the 2014 Belaire High School commencement ceremony. I am Kayla Taylor, and it is with great honor that I stand before you as my class salutatorian. When I first learned I was salutatorian, I knew then that there was nothing that could slow me down or stop me from accomplishing big things in my life. I say this because in elementary school, I was diagnosed as having a learning disability. Many people had no idea I had this, but it's actually true. There has been paperwork and documentation that has followed me all of my school years. But now, the paper that will follow me is a high school diploma. And the fact that I am and always will be the class of 2014 salutatorian. What a rewarding time for me to show that I am an exceptional student, leader, and role model. To God be the glory for things he has done. I want to thank Coach Woods for always encouraging us to be the best class we could be. Ms. Hardy for guiding us into the right path and for being my favorite teacher. Mr. Mitchell for reminding us about right from wrong. Sergeant Davis for always making the time to talk to me. Mrs. Fuentes for helping me practice this speech. Mrs. Gillette Jones for reminding me of how special I am. And Ms. Orlando for answering all my senior-related questions over and over again. For those I did not name, please know that all of you are inspiring teachers who have guided us along this journey. I cannot forgive my parents for their support day in, day out. Thank you for instilling core values and morals that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Thank you for loving me even when I made you angry. I appreciate all that you have done for me, and I promise that I will continue to make you proud. Oftentimes, I think of my late grandmother and how she taught me to not only be a true lady, but to be diligent. As you can see today, her teaching paid off. The class of 2014 has many characteristics. While we have a strong sense of humor, we have stronger determination that has allowed us to overcome many trials. We have shared some great memories together these past 4 years that will last a lifetime. In our freshman year, we were reminded daily to expect greatness. We will never forget the end of that year when we had a sophomore status ceremony that gave us a glimpse into what our graduation day, this day, will be like. We will never forget mornings in the front comms area. We will never forget the fun we had at pep rallies. We will never forget the bingo bees. We will never forget Mr. Mitchell's Mother's Day ceremony. We will never forget all the work put into the seniors project for Mrs. Hughes. Also, we will never forget all the hard work we put into Ms. Bird's work. Now we are moving on to our next phase of our lives, from high school to college, or in fact, the real world. For many of us, these past 4 years have proved invaluable in shaping us into independent and responsible young men and women. We had ups and downs, trials and trumps, and now we are going from good to great. Let us not forget the friendship that has been formed and all the good times we have shared. Life has so much to offer, and we only just begun. I am reminded of a Chinese proverb that states, failure is not falling down, but refusing to get up. Parents, family, friends, teachers, and administration, I am happy to help present you to this amazing class of 2014. We have been molded and shaped by you and each other, and we now stand ready for the culmination of all our hard work and efforts of the past years, ready to take on the world. Thank you all once again for being the guiding light that has led us to this point. We will sincerely miss all the loving teachers and administration, and will never forget the lesson you taught us, both inside and outside the classroom. Mae West said, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Congratulations, class of 2014. We made it. And thank you.
This year we have 2 recipients of the Principal Award. When I call your names, please come to the stage to receive your award. Our first recipient will be Nicosia Roberson. This student has been an outstanding student at Belaire High School and so helpful and just shows so much humanity, and we decided that she should be one of the recipients of the Principal Award. Our next recipient is Roche P. This young man is one of the sweetest students we have ever met. This young man is so quiet. If you didn't see him, you wouldn't know he was there. He's so helpful. He doesn't mind working hard, but he's been an outstanding student at Belaire High School. And while Ms. White is coming up, I failed to recognize Ms. White, our senior counselor, and Coach Moore, who's our dean. Please forgive me.
I'd like to say good evening to everyone, to our parents of our students, and especially the senior class of 2014. On behalf of the Guidance Department, Ms. Venetia Stewart, I want you to stand. She's one of our counselors. Ms. Venetia Griffin is in the back. She's our graduation coach. And Ms. Gwendolyn Scott, who is our guidance clerk there. It has been a privilege, it has been an honor, students, to serve as your counselors for the past 4 years. We want to let you know that we strive to do everything we possibly could to help you. We're still there if you still need some additional transition assistance. And to the parents, we want to let you know that it was a joy and a privilege to work with each and every one of your children. Now I'm going to proceed with the scholarships that has been reported to our office. And as I call your name, please stand. Kyrene Janae Wallace. She received $8,332.96 athletic scholarship from Baton Rouge Community College. Kayla Taylor. She received an iPad that was provided. You can stand there, Kayla. She received an iPad that was provided by the Louisiana Education Loan Authority. And also she received $80,000 Montgomery GI Bill for enlisting in the Navy. Ebony Matoya. She received $500 from the East Baton Rouge Parish Women's Auxiliary Stellar Boot Camp Scholarship. She received $200 from the NACP Textbook Scholarship. She received $32,000 from Belhaven University and $36,000 from Our Lady of the Lake University. Karina D. Davis. She received $250 from the Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporation Baton Rouge Sigma Alumni Chapter. Christine Jones. She received a full athletic scholarship to Grambling State University, $100,000. Ikedra Lanehart. $10,000 from the U.S. Military Academic Achievement. Christine Wills, $10,000 from the USA Military Academic Achievement. Kai Watson, $10,000 from the USA Military Academic Achievement. Dominique Sanders, $10,000 from the USAA Military Academic Achievement. And Darnell Brown as well, from the USAA Military Academic Achievement for $10,000. Nikosha Roberson, $500 from the Academic Honors Network, $10,000 from the Boo Grisby Scholarship. James Davis, Military Scholarship Assistance, $10,000. We also have 20 potential top/tech recipients. This is based on their final process through the Louisiana Office of Financial Assistance. We have 20 students that are eligible potential students, and that came to a total of $478,160. Our grand total that has been submitted is $806,942.96. Thank you.
Good evening. It is an honor to introduce our 2014 valedictorian. Clarice Nicole James is the daughter of Mr. Derek James and Angela James. She had one brother, Derek James Jr. She have attended East Baton Rouge Parish School System since pre-K. Ms. James is a member of the National Honor Society, National Beta Club, Youth and Government, Belaire High School cheerleading team, and track team. Ms. James recently was recognized for maintaining the highest GPA among all athletes during her career while participating in varsity high school athletics. Ms. James maintains the overall 4.0 GPA throughout high school. She contributed most of her success through her teachers, parents, and family. Ms. James plans to attend Northwestern State University where she plans to pursue a degree in pre-med. At this time, would the parents of Ms. Clarice Nicole James please stand? Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ms. Clarice James, valedictorian 2014. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Holliday. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. At this time, I would like to thank Ms. Myers, Ms. Alex, Ms. Jones, and the rest of the Belaire High School faculty and staff for all you have done for us these past 4 years. I would also like to thank all of the parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles who got us to where we are today. I am truly humbled to share ideas with my friends and classmates. Last week, my mom and I read "Oh, the Places You'll Go" by Dr. Seuss while trying to figure out what I would write for my speech today. It seems as if every time I cross a big milestone in my life, my mom is always next to me with one of those Dr. Seuss books. I have always enjoyed listening to them and reading them, but at a certain age, I thought, enough already, Mom. This time, I listened carefully as she read the words. I discovered Dr. Seuss had a lot of hidden lessons in his writings, and I'm going to share some of those lifelong lessons with you today. For example, Dr. Seuss wrote, "You have brains in your head and you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose." In one childlike statement, Dr. Seuss expresses the idea that here we are today graduating from high school, and from now on, we will make our own choices and control our own destinies. In the spirit of Dr. Seuss, I deliver this address as it applies to the 2014 graduates of Belaire High. Graduates, you are on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the person who will decide how far you'll go. As students at Belaire High, we have all listened to Ms. Myers express the importance of making good choices. She and other teachers always said, choose your friends wisely, prioritize your schedule, choose to go to school rather than staying in bed, and choose to study so that you can accomplish your goals. Graduates, today is evidence that we can make good choices. My fellow classmates, we chose to listen to our teachers, principals, and parents. We chose to go to school every day. We chose to stay up all night for about a week straight trying to complete Mr. Mitchell's mid-year and end-of-year chemistry projects. We chose to bring the evidence to support our research even though we couldn't make it to the sun to have it in class for him to view the day of the presentation. We chose to research as much as we could because we knew we had to know everything about our topic, and Mr. Mitchell could always find the right question to ask to test our knowledge. For example, he asked me, what does it mean for something to be considered cooked? We chose to work together to pass Ms. Bird's math class. We chose to acknowledge that we could not do it alone. We had to choose the right friends to call, the right number to dial, the right YouTube video to view, the right formulas, and finally, we learned the correct way to solve trigonometry equations. At Belaire High, we learned that we have good choices and bad choices. My fellow classmates, the day will come when you must look up and down streets, look them over with care, and about some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, graduates, you are too smart to go down any not-so-good street. Dr. Seuss not only taught life lessons about making good choices, but he also informed us about how to deal with life's numerous challenges. He said, you'll be as famous can be, with the whole wide world watching you on TV, except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. This means you will do great things for which many will applaud, but others will anticipate your fall. The message behind his words is that as you become the successful person you are destined to become, there will be many that will be there to discourage you from doing your best. They will build roadblocks and obstacle courses to keep you from achieving your success. Beware, my friends, because you will never fail that test. Another challenge that Dr. Seuss wrote about was how it will feel when you finally make it to the top. He said, there are times when you will play lonely games too, games that are hard to win because you'll play against you. Whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there are things that might scare you so much that you won't want to go on. The Belaire High class of 2014 is destined for success. Although you may be alone on your path to your goals, don't give up. We all have experienced being alone at BHS. Just think of the times you had to sit and take those tests. Week after week with no end in sight, you had to concentrate, focus, and pray just to get it right. No friends by your side, no teachers willing to take a bribe, no parents to call for a ride, no knowledge. Your knowledge, drive, and determination took you through your own personal trials. There were many times when you sat in class and asked yourselves, why? Oh, the places you'll go. Although life will present many challenges, opportunities will be great. Belaire High has given us numerous opportunities to experience some fun, important things that are coming our way. Remember, Belaire did not give us the opportunity to learn, but our teachers also gave us numerous opportunities to go out into various communities and experience fun and make a difference. Like field trips to Washington, D.C., college tours, career days, law days, mock trials, campus campaigns, elections, and lots of community service opportunities. At Belaire High, we learned to let our voices be heard by registering to vote and casting our ballots on election days. We learned the importance of being dedicated and committed to our family, school, community, and country. Whether your goal is to become police officers, teachers, computer technicians, beauticians, engineers, electricians, business owners, lawyers, surgeons, soldiers, or scientists. Whatever your goal is, I am here today to encourage you to apply all of your knowledge that you have gained from Belaire High and mix it in with the new knowledge that you will acquire from college or life experiences in order to reach all of your goals. Belaire High class of 2014, I will end by saying, on we will go, though times might be hard, and on we will hike, and I know we'll hike far, and face up to our problems, whatever they are. Just be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. It's 98 3/4% guaranteed. Grads, you will move mountains. So be your name Braylon, or Kayla, or Rydell, or Deja, or Trussell, or Chelsea, or Ebony. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
We will now begin awarding diplomas to the 2014 graduating class. We will first present our honor graduates with their diplomas and honor cords. Please come forward as your name is called. Clarice Nicole James. Kayla Rochelle Taylor. Braylon Deshawn McCray. Nakosha Marie Roberson. Erica Medaya Zamaron. I hope I'm doing this right. Geraldine Malik Guy. Amani Ashante Unique Rushing. Lamario Deshawn Thomas. Latasha Renee Blackshare. Rashina Domino. Ebony Renee Matoya. Kentrell Darman Edwards. Chelsea Arnell Nelson. Tamara Lachey Butler. Kenyala DeQuinn Lindsay. Kirsten Kiera Jones. These conclude the honor graduates. We will now continue with the 2014 class. Riddell Alexander. Shadell Janae Allen. Herbert LaRon Allen. Darren Dwayne Anderson, Jr. Edward Vidal Anderson, Jr. Brian Keith Augustus, Jr. Lakeisha Moniz Avery. Carmaine Elisa Bailey. Calvin Winford Baker. Jasmine Baker. Diamond Sheree Bennett. Hold up. Keandre Lachey Bessie. Tishawn Taylor Blackmore. Alexis Marquis Bowie. Jasmine Alicia Bowie. Travis Dwayne Bowie. Toro Jacoby Boyles. Brianna Janae Bragg. Kenneth Michael Brister. Darnell Lawrence Brown. Erica Andre Brown. Precious Deshae Brown. Hope I don't miss it. That's Simone, right? Raven Simone Brown. Toya Chanel Brown. Kevin Bryant. Kiara Lachey Burton. Laurenisha Jeanette Cage. Anthony Clarence Cables, Jr. Donovan Gerard Carey, Jr. John, right, John? John Claude Champagne. Treva, right? Trevay Elliott Chapman. Joseph Charles Jr. Dewan, right? Jordan Dwayne Kristoff. Desiree Nicole Collins. Daquan, right? Daquan Cottrell. Willie Creighton. Aaliyah Monique Crutcher. Someone help me with your name. Your middle name? Karina Deshae Davis. James Antoine Davis. Joshua Dewan Doss. Huh? Dewan. Say it. Danica. Danica Tawan Jewel. Your middle name? Irina? DeJessica Irina Duarte. Sierra Michelle Duncan. How you pronounce your middle name? Kiana Mache Duncan. Delana. Tia Delane Dunn. Joshua Elvey. Lachey. DeJay Lachey England. Tyler Rashad Garrett. Jericho, right? What's that middle name? DeJohn? Derrica Jajon George. Lakeisha Nicole Goudreau. How you say your middle name? Quenisha Jonay Foster Gray. Jerron Andre Green. Your middle name is Naquan? Nakosha Naquan Haney. Say your first name. Melchale Hardy. How you pronounce your first name? Huh?
Tatiana Marie Ali Harrison. Gregory Darnell Hayes.
Kashetta, right?
Kashetta Kiana Trichet Haywood.
Oh, you're going to have to help me with that middle name. Tamad.
Tajma Jaquisha Janice Honore. Kiana Alexis Huddleston. Jasmine Shashay Jackson.
Is that right? Janae, how you spell your name? Huh?
Kelvin Jean Jacobs. DeQuincy Devontae Giles. Malik Johnson.
Christian, right? Christian?
Christian Zoe Jones. Michael Anthony Jones. Kobe Annette Joseph. Taylor Marie Kirby. Tyrone Glenn Klein Peter.
How do you want me to say Ikedra, right?
Ikedra Latia Lanehart.
Did I do it right?
Ikedra. Derek Wayne Leggett Jr. Keosha Lynette Lewis. Shamika Nicole Linson.
How you say your middle name?
Raquel Janae Livis. Cameron Deshawn Long. Francesca Faith Love.
How you say your middle name? How you say your middle name?
Bioquote Nay.
What's your middle name?
Devin Devontae Mathis. Esmond Dewan McCain. Jeremy Jermaine McQuarter. Lashada DeQuisha Miller. Sorry. Carl Elijah Minor. William Malik Mobley. Sanchez Terrell Moore. Rashika Morgan. Joseph Isaiah Morrison. Jermaine Nelson. Rhanisha Dion Nelson. Tyron Jermaine Nettles.
Yakidia, right? Yakidia? Danae?
Yakita Danae Patrick. Roche Jermaine P. Nicholas John Powell.
What's your middle name? Jabbar?
Christian Jabbar Preston. Destiny Nicole Prevo.
Sharnique, right? Sharnique John Reed. Reyes, right? Lucia Reyes. Dequarius. Dequarius Renell Riley. Audrey Renee Nicole Royal. Gavin DeMarco Russell. How do you say your middle name? Dominique Varnisha Sanders. Lakeland Brianna Sanders. How do you pronounce your middle name? Quinette? Dinesha Quinette Marie Scott. Roderick Rontrell Scott. Hold on. Shayla Deshay Scott. Brittany Renee Shropshire. Raymond Sims Jr. Lachey is your middle name? Brittany Lachey Smith. Dominisha Sherelle Smith. Marquise, right? Marquise. Cottrell Marquise Smith. Monia. Marquisha Monia Smith. Renette. Monica Renee Smith. Martia Samuel Smothers. Philip Edward Stevens. Markayla Stevenson. Dallas Dominique Stewart. Jalicia, right? Jalicia Dominique Tate. Brandy Elaine Thomas. Damian Thomas. Darrell Joseph Thomas. Jasmine Ashley Thomas. Terrion Rodell Thomas. Courtney DeJay Thorpe. Robert Lee Tony. Vanessa Delana Torres. Elliot Valerie. Luther Vaughn. Raina Deshay Walker. Sanikia Janae Walker. Carry-on, right? Carry-on Janae Wallace. Kai Danielle Watson. Brandon Jamar Whitaker. Cousin. Simone Elizabeth White. Darius Joseph Williams, II. Derecia Laverne Williams. Christine Marie Wills. Caleb Tavon Wilson. Kaylin Rochelle Wilson. Leah Janae Wilson. How you say your name, Tati? Tayana Fayana Wilson. Renee Brooke Weibel. Karan DeAndre Young. Will all graduates please stand? By the power vested in me by the state of Louisiana, I declare you 2014 graduates. You may turn your tassel. Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us this experience at this wonderful occasion. We thank you all that we have joined us through this journey at Belaire High School over these past 4 years. And we thank you, Lord, for all that we have in store as we go on and our adult lives begin. Please be with us as we make our future decisions. And please continue to bless us, Belaire High School staff and our faculty today and forever. Amen.
All hail to you, our Belaire High, the orange, white, and blue. To you we pledge our loyalty, to thee we're ever true. Though years may pass and we may roam the